Good morning, everyone. Today is May 29, 2019. Current time is 7:45 Pacific time in the morning. All right, so I want to explain how I trade so you can understand why I did not update for the past couple of days. Number one, I need to find a right trading plan, then I can do this analysis. If I don't have a trading plan, maybe I skip that. And last couple of days, I did a 2 Chinese version, so I forgot to do the English version. So that's I didn't do that. It's not because I don't have no trading plan, but those 2 trading plans didn't make me that much money. So I want to let you know you are even if you trade with me the last couple of days, not that much different. So now, really important, I want to let you know how I trade the market and my reason behind this trading plan. Number one, let me show you a 1 hour chart. Okay? So I can show 4 hour chart, but I think 1 hour chart. And not now, the market is going strong going down. All right, I trade some up market, and then I get a stop out, break even. Number one, when I trade, I get to control risk. One of the reasons I control risk, I get to try to find an entry point, which even though I do long, I have a second opportunity to get out with little loss or no lose at all, break even, or make a little bit profit. So number one, I will select my entry point really carefully and consider that I have a second chance to exit without that much damage. That's number one. Number two, I need to looking for, all right, that's number one, number two, almost the same. I need to looking for a good entry point, all right? Even though you see the market going down like this, okay? Now I just switch back to a 15-minute chart. You may see, hey, this is downtrend, why don't you trade? Okay, you can trade right here, and then you make a lot of profit. And you can trade right here, even though you trade right here, the worst entry point, right? 1.116. And then you have everybody know I placed 20 pick stop. And then the worst point is 1.1173. So your stop is not touch, and then you can make like 20 picks profit. So why don't you do that? But it's really easy to say that when I see this a complete market or look back to the history. But do I know if I get in here, the market will go straight down or it will pull back up? I have no idea. The good time to trade is right here. But at this time, it's not my trading hour. Okay, that's the second point. I think this is the second point. I need to trade within my trading hour. I do not want to trade 24 hours a day. When you trade 24 hours a day, you will become a bad hobby. That means every single time you want to trade, because we all want to make money, right? That's a money game. So we all want to make money. So we want to trade every single time we see opportunity or we believe that's a trading opportunity. So that is called overtrade. A person just have that much energy. They can do this 24 hours a day. So I have my trading hour. Anything out of my trading hours, I don't even consider a trading opportunity. I consider it's a bad hobby. Okay, if I trade. Right? So that's why I don't trade after my trading hour. My trading hour is short. I trade like from 6 a.m. to 10. If I don't have an entry, maybe a little bit over. If I don't have an open position, I finish for this morning. And then I do a little bit afternoon, evening, about 11 o'clock p.m., 11 p.m. Then I trade like a couple hours, and then I finish. Okay, this is my trading hour. I have to follow it. Anything out in there, even though you see opportunity, you can trade, but I can't. I don't have that much energy. All right, so when you see this, it's really easy to say, then done. Okay, you see here, oh, well, you can go in anytime, but not right here. What are you going to do? Can you go short, or should you go up? Because this is trading zone, right? This is trading zone. That means the market may treat this as something will go back up. So I don't know. So I need to find a trading entry point. My entry point, and not just like a brain say, okay, place a sell order, sell limit right here. I can't say that. If the market going really fast and steady, fast and steady, that means the market maybe is a reverse. It's going to be reversed, or at least a bigger retracement. So I cannot just put a sell limit. Sometimes I do that if I'm pretty sure. For instance, I can put a sell limit. This area, I'm pretty sure this is a good selling area. But the market may never reach here, right? The problem is like, okay, I place an order right here, I never get filled. And I already, if you check out my past 4 months trading record, you see, oh, your success ratio is very low. It may be less than 20%. All right, so make sure you understand my success trading ratio 20% is including many of those market order, a limit order never get filled. All right, so it's not like I lose 80% of the time, and many times I just don't get filled. But once I get filled, I get about 70% correct. 70% okay. This is, but again, I want to make sure not 7% real earning money, not 70% of real earning money. Okay, so some of those 70% is just I move my stop loss to close to break even or get a little bit profit. Then they count me as a win. So that bring up my winning ratio. The truth is, I probably only get like a 50% out of this 70% are really making me 20 pick or more. All right, so you got to understand that. You read the status, sometimes it gives you wrong information. You say, oh, this guy is 70% winner. But no, some of them just break even. All right, so my success trading ratio is about 20%, which including many orders, many trading plans never be executed. So when I trade, I consider to protect my capital. Because the number one things you do is to protect your capital, because you come here want to make money. You need a weapon. What's your weapon in trading? Your capital. You must have money to earn money. If you have a big machine gun and all of a sudden you surrender it and give you a handgun, that's not going to work, right? You can kill smaller things. You cannot kill bigger things. So you got to keep your big machine gun on your hand. So that's why I'm doing it. And so talking about this, and then many people say, hey, you don't make that much money. What's your average return? I cannot say average. Everything is history, okay? I will say my target return is 3% to 15%. That's my target. It may not be like that. It may be a lose or maybe a win, but my target percentage is 3 to 15%. Based on every single time I reach 1.5% or less. Currently, I reach 1.5, 1.25 to 1.5. Okay, every single time I reach the same standard. So if I reach 1.5% and then make 3% to 15%, which is to me is good because I trade sizable account. If you trade smaller account, that you may not feel good, or you may lose the interest of trading because it's too little money. $2,000, 3%. How much is that? 3% of $2,000 is $60. Oh, it's not for me. All right, so I give you a suggestion. If you want to trade with me, I trade really conservative, but if you want to trade with me, you can increase your risk. I suggest if you can take that much risk, I suggest if you can increase the risk to 5%. All right, so let's say if you risk 5% for 1.5%, so you are 3 times of my risk, almost 3 times. Okay, that means if I lose 1 time 1.5%, you lose 3 times of your money. All right, so you lose 5%. And on the other hand, if I make 3%, right, you make 3 times of my earning, which means about 9%. So that's how you increase. You trade with me, you increase your risk, and then you increase your gain percentage-wise. So that maybe give you a little bit more interest to trade with me. That's other things. So remember, trade with me I must have a good trading hobby. I don't want to overtrade. I don't want to trade many pair. I don't want to get in and out, I want to be safe to trade and keep my emotion focused. Right. So because this is real money, it's not like somebody else to tell you, okay, go sell here, go buy here, and then they walk away. If they come back, lose, okay, sorry. And then if I win, okay, oh, look at this, you make so much money. All right. So I'm not like that. If I lose my own money. If I win, of course I win. All right. So when I have an emotion involvement, I trade different. I cannot just say, okay, all right, hold on to the position. It's not hurt. Well, if I see something different than my trading plan, sometimes I have a trading plan. For instance, one of trading plan is like, okay, if the market go down like this, I sell. Okay, I put a market order to sell. Expect the market still continue to go some distance and before they get back up. However, if I see the market not going according to my plan is looking for the market go really fast. If it go back up, then I say, okay, this is wrong. It's not fit my trading plan, so I may exit with a loss. But eventually, it can make me a lot of money. But this is against my trading plan. I will exit it with a loss or even. I don't mind. So that's how I trade, and that's why sometimes you say, hey, how come you exit your position so early? Right? If you hold for like 10 hours, it will give you money, make your money. But this is against my trading plan. I was wrong in the first place because I view the market will continue to go fast. That's how I will, and that's how I place a market order. But if not, then okay, bye-bye. Look for another opportunity. So this is a little bit about my trading idea, and you understand. If you have a sizable account or you have a trading experience, you know the importance of trading, good trading hobby and risk management. This is obviously you should watch me or whatever, you should watch me. If you are new and then you're trading a smaller account, you may not think my service provides some value to you, but I can surely, sooner or later, you'll come back. That is almost guaranteed. So your decision, if you're a new trader, even though you want to make a big money, you want to double your account or fast or whatever, still watch me, give you some idea, and then you can always come back. All right, so today's my trading plan is I may see if I can place a sell limit right here, based on if the market is not really going static fast. Okay, static fast. That's the two things. You have to see the market reaction. If it go really fast, I can take a sell limit right here. If it go really slow, I can take a sell limit right here. But if it's static, if I can see relatively fast, I cannot do that. The best point is place a sell limit right here. And however, this maybe is too far away, so you may never get filled. So I need to watch it. And sometimes if I do a market order, I cannot update you. I will do it later. So this is my trading plan for Europe, USD. All right. So look at this area, this zone, and this zone. This zone. I haven't drawn a zone yet. Okay. So for USD Japanese yen, and let me go down to here. 4 hour. Pretty much really strong. And then also remember here, I haven't drawn them the zone yet. I will. So I may not trade this. This is kind of like it can go up, but I cannot trade against the trend. So this I will skip it for today. All right. So this is for today. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow, and then don't expect I do it at the right time because I want to make it flexible. So when I see opportunity, I trade for you. So, but I will always get back to you. Thank you so much. I see you next time.